Unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica from the scrapbooks of Adrian Freighter. Sam Sharpe Square in Montego Bay, St. James, which was formerly known as Charles Square, is renowned for many things, some notoriously historic, such as the state-orchestrated murder of national hero Samuel Sam Sharpe, some hilariously historic, such as Michael Manley's 1980 declaration that 150,000 strong can't be wrong, and historically dangerous, such as the 2016 incident in which Prime Minister Andrew Holness had to be hastily hauled off stage as rival gunmen trade bullets during a Jamaica Labour Party rally. One incident in Sam Sharpe Square that probably holds very dark memories for those who were present was the 1997 Red Stripe Roadshow, which exploded into violence following a clash between machete-wielding gangsters who sent the 35,000-strong crowd fleeing in panic as blood was shed and 3 lives were snuffed out in what was an ugly melee. In this edition of Lest You Forget, we will be looking back at that most unfortunate incident from a story I wrote for The Star, which was published on June 9, 1997, under the caption, Stampede in the Second City, 3 dead, several injured. The story read as follows. 3 persons were killed and many others left nursing varying degrees of injuries in the wake of the colourful Red Stripe Road stage show Saturday night as lawlessness took centre stage at Sam Sharpe Square in Montego Bay. When the dust had settled, there were scenes of death and destruction. 2 of the persons killed, 26-year-old Andre Hastings of Farm Heights and 29-year-old Michael Manley of Flamstead in St. James, were both electrocuted. The 3rd person, Clifton Bulby Waite of Glendevon, St. James, died from stab wounds. According to reports, about 12:30 a.m., a fight started in the crowd between a group of pickpockets and patrons, with knives and machetes being used and bottles and other missiles being thrown. A stampede reportedly started as other members of the crowd, estimated to be about 35,000, fled for safety. As persons ran towards the back of the stage, Hastings and Woolery were reportedly electrocuted when they came in contact with live current from a GPS source providing electricity for the equipment on stage. Waite, whose body was discovered near a Kentucky Fried Chicken outlet in the city centre area with multiple stab wounds, was one of a number of persons who suffered wounds in machete and knife attacks as members of rival gangs in the city used the opportunity to attack each other. One woman who witnessed the gangsters going at each other said it was the most frightening experience for her. I almost wet up myself. Everywhere I turn I see somebody with either machete or a big knife, she declared. It is a small wonder that more people did not wind up dead. A small contingent of policemen who were at the location for the show proved no match for the lawless, as even though they fired shots into the air, the gangsters seemed totally unperturbed as they moved around searching for their enemies. During the mayhem, one man was reportedly shot in the arm. It could not be ascertained whether the shot was fired by a member of the police force or a member of the mob. However, a source at the Carler Regional Hospital revealed that a man suffering from a gunshot wound was among the scores of persons who turned up to the hospital for medical treatment during the night. Detective Inspector Denver Freighter, the officer in charge of crime at the Barney Street Police Station, said that police officers were on the street all night working around the clock to restore calm. He said a full investigation of the matter will be done. At daybreak, there were enough shoes inside Sam Sharpe Square to start a small shoe store, as it was very clear that many persons who came to the event in shoes went home barefooted. In looking back at that incident, it was definitely one of those unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica. Unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica from the scrapbooks of Adrian Freighter. Like and subscribe for more unforgettable stories out of Western Jamaica.